This is part three, continuation. So Trump came up with a peace plan, but the provisions in the peace plan was all the Palestinians have to be moved out. And Trump says doesn't like killing people. He wants to find an agreement, but that's his soft side. When he's got 400 plus billion dollars of investors that want him to perform and Netanyahu to perform for the Greater Israel Project, do you think they're going to follow the peace way out or the extermination way out? What we're witnessing right now is the extermination way out. The firebombing of the Palestinians, burning them to death while they're trapped. Now let's hear what the professor and Mirma want to talk about because they're going to fill in some other blanks that you won't see in the Western media.
We had Benjamin Netanyahu visiting the United States. I think he's been to the United States 5 times since Donald Trump was elected, and this time it seems that the Trump administration is trying to balance the situation because of the two-state solution that they're talking about. And right now, Donald Trump has a peace plan, and he says that it seems that the outcome of the peace plan is somehow capitulate or die in Gaza. That there is no other option for Hamas, for the people in Gaza. And looking at moments ago, before coming up to this live, we've learned from Netanyahu, he published a video in Hebrew. He said that they're not going to withdraw from Gaza. So what does that mean? What does the peace plan mean if they're not going to withdraw from Gaza?
Well, as I said earlier, Netanyahu is in a weak position, and I think that this could also be a reason for him to attack Iran because he's in a very tough spot. He's not winning the war in Gaza. Meanwhile, he's killing a lot of people every day. He's slaughtering women and children. They're exterminating Palestinians. This is an extermination project. Hundreds of thousands have been killed. Hundreds of thousands. Remember, many people are under rubble. Many people have died of illness, of cancer, of diseases, or are dying of different diseases that would be easily cured under normal circumstances. But they die because there's no medicine and there's no food and there are no facilities to treat them. So he's successful in slaughtering these people, and the Israelis support this. They like this extermination of the Palestinian people, and the Europeans and the Americans, they support this. Let's not be naive. They support this. You haven't seen any single European country sanction the Israeli military or the Israeli government or the regime or anything like that. Maybe one or two individuals have been sanctioned. They don't care, or they won't be allowed to enter a particular country. But cooperation with the Israeli regime, enabling the Israeli regime to carry out this Holocaust, continues. And the BBC, Sky News, the New York Times, the Guardian, the Washington Post, Breitbart, Fox News, they're all in bed together. And big tech, all of them are on the side of this Holocaust. And we are living in a true dystopia. The West has created a global dystopia. But Netanyahu, despite all that, is in a very difficult situation. The war is not going well. He is not going to be able to take Gaza. And we've seen Trump make these threats before to Hamas and the resistance, but to no effect, because they know that submission means death. And they know that the United States and the Israeli regime are lying, that Trump is lying, and that Netanyahu is lying. Some say that Trump sees Netanyahu as politically weak, and so this peace plan may be an effort to put pressure on him to end the war. I don't see it that way. I don't think Trump is going to put any real pressure on Netanyahu, and I think
You can't put pressure on him because Trump is obligated. So we're going into the next phase, folks. Um, Netanyahu is continually bombing Gaza, killing the people. And there'll be a moment sometime soon that Yemen has been attacking, but there'll be more, a lot more. And this time, I think it will be decisive. I don't think the resistance, the many countries that are prepared to stop this, are going to let up until they know it can't rise from the ashes anytime soon. It's hard to believe that we're there at this point in time in 2025. The US, of course, has never learned from its mistakes of the past. We've waged more wars than any country in the history of the world. 750 bases around the world that we, the taxpayer, that they take our money and fuel this machine, this military industrial complex machine that Eisenhower warned us about, so that corporations can consolidate and make more profits by stealing more resources and controlling more countries. Disgusting. This is monopoly on steroids, and it could blow the whole world up. This is the Conscious Hour. Thanks for tuning in. Please donate. Please share. Please speak out. It's time, folks. You can't be quiet. And when you go to your church or your religious order, listen closely. If they're on the side of Palestine, that's fantastic. If they're talking about Israel and the suffering, walk out. Jesus is asking you to walk out. Why? Because thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not judge. Or St. Francis, leave your church if that's talking about genocide is acceptable, because it's not the church of Jesus Christ, it's the church of Satan.